Hi, I'm Mary Kinloch. The last video I showed you how to paint laser cut flower sheets. In this video we're going to assemble the quarter scale daisies. Okay, on my craft foam I've placed a sheet of daisies that have been painted. I'm going to take my ball stylus and just push in the center and they come out of the paper. Okay, sometimes they bounce around a little bit, but that's how you get them out of the paper. Then I'm going to take my 30 gauge paper covered wire and dip it in a little bit of Eileen's tacky glue, and then in the center of the largest of the daisies. And then I'm going to put it in this floral foam to dry. Then when it's dry, I'm going to take one and touch the center with the glue and another large daisy. Another way of picking these petals up is to use a toothpick and touch it to your tongue and then pick up the petal. And I'm going to show you that by doing it with the no-hole bead that I'm going to put in the center. You can either paint the center or use one of these tiny little beads and just drop it in the center. This is such a pale yellow that I'm going to go back and touch it up with the paint so that it'll be a little darker. Okay, that's the flower. Now to do the leaves, you just push them out of the paper the same way that we did the flowers. Pick up a leaf and dip it in the white glue and lay it on the side under the flower. Leaves alternate, so I put one opposite the other, and for this tiny scale usually I just do 2 sets of leaves. Okay, and then I put it in the foam dry. That's all there is to putting these flowers together. Then I cut them off, put them in these little pots that are by Braxton Payne. These are wonderful little terracotta pots. I fill them with glue, then turn them upside down in a little bit of model railroad dirt that's real fine powdery, and then put all of the flowers in. Now the ferns, they're on a sheet that I have spray painted with Design Master floral sprays, because I found that when I tried to paint them with acrylic paint, they just wad up into little spitballs. So then I take my scissors and just cut at the very end where the connection is, and then I can just pull them right out of the paper. Okay, then I take another one of these little pots. I have just a few minutes ago filled it with glue, and then I pick up the ferns and set them in around the edge, starting with the largest ones. When they start getting a little uncooperative, I usually then just sit and let them dry. When they dry, then you can kind of fluff them out a little bit, add more ferns, and till you get it as full as you want. Add a few little highlights, different yellows or greens on the fern, and there you have a nice hanging pot of ferns in quarter scale. These are daisies that I have put in a
Swarovski
crystal, and first I glued wire in, and this wire is obviously way too long, but it's easier to glue in that way and then trim it. So once I trim it, then I can add a daisy, touch the tip of the wire with the white glue, and then add the daisy flowers, and then just continue like we did before. On this plant, in the little vase, I did 3 daisies and the ferns around it, so that you have like a little vase of daisies for your quarter scale house. These really tiny ones may even work in 1/144th scale. Now, both of these are available on eBay. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me through eBay, or my email address, Mary Kinloch 1226 @gmail.com. Thank you.